enough. Ain't no mountain high enough for me to poop on. Oh, I love it. Oh, crap. Hey, are we on the air again? Hey, guys. I do not enjoy that kind of music, man. Yesterday, that song ain't even on there, but yesterday Hezokuai was listening to that Saturday Night Fever soundtrack album. That's some good stuff, man. Disco duck, everybody knows. Disco duck, don't be a cluck, you're out of luck for the disco. Yeah, man. You remember that one, guys? And anyway, it's Tuesday, man. Yeah, the holiday's over. Time to get back to work. Go to work, you unemployed frauditors. Oh, wait, never mind. Hey, what?
There goes my glitch again. Stop glitching. That's what happens when you buy a Temu camera for $20. What do we got here? What do we got? Highway Star, yeah. Highway Stars #1. You get the first happy dance of the day. Let's go. All right. Yes, thank you. Kingstu 2000 said good morning. Oh, that's everybody. All right, we got Cliff Hickson. What's up? I'm here too. G'day, G'day, Cliff. Welcome to the show. Great to see you. The Listenator. Good morning, everybody. All right. Good morning to you. Greg Jonick. All right. I said, all right. There you go. All right. Terry Barnes said, good morning, friends. God bless. God bless you, sir. What do you call it when you walk up to someone at a bar? A drink attack. That's pretty quiet. Are those quieter than normal? Weird. Let me try this. Oh, that's still really quiet. Huh. Interesting. Let that happen. Stop it. Dag nabbit. Sorry. Oh, I got it. Oh, wait, I got to do this now. Okay. Anyway, sorry, guys. Sometimes my settings on my computer get wonky. It's usually like yesterday, all day, my kids were on the computer. And then this morning is the first time I've used it since yesterday's show. And it's like, oh, did they change something? I don't know. They usually do. Greg Jonick, Terry Bards, Highway Star, Cliff Hickson. Let's see. Stefan St. German, what's up? Great to see ya. My Tiny Chihuahua Live. All right. Yes. Welcome to the show. Black Heart Night. Yeah. Thank you once again to Black Heart Night for being here yesterday. It was a lot of fun. Terry Barnes, oh, Griffey for 2 Australian News Now Voodoo. It's Tuesday. You know what happens today? Zap. Oh, no, not Taser Tuesday. Ted Gibson is here. What's up, Ted? All right, let's get this done. 2 Australian.
Oh, come on, Griffey. It's not Taser Tuesday. It's, Tomato Tuesday. Yeah, oh, no, wait, because then you're going to throw tomatoes at me? I don't want that either. Ah, crap.
All right. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Ted Gibson says, good morning. David E. Person says, a frauditor discovered his girlfriend only had 8 toes on each foot and immediately broke up with her. He's lactose intolerant. Yeah. I love it. All right, let's see. We got CyberRax in the house. Donna Ray, there she is. What's up? David E. Person's Tiny Highway Star. Stefan Griffey. Oh my goodness. Terry Barnes. Hey. Hey, Johnny Bravo for $1. What's up? Thank you. Haven't seen you around for a minute. Great to have you here. Let's have your happy dance. Let's go. All right. Yes, thank you. Yes. I didn't make coffee yet this morning. I got to get that done while the first video is playing. I'll make a pot. Good morning, Hez and the Rash family. I went to an ATM that only gives out coins. I don't know if I've ever seen one like it before. It just makes sense. Great to be here. Well, great to have you, as always. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Anyway, oh my goodness. So last night, all right, so we got this thing that I've been doing with the kids, like over the last few months or whatever, because we always get together, we always watch a movie when we're hanging out at the end of the night. So they were here for the holiday weekend, and yesterday, Minnie has my older son and my daughter. We were all sitting here together. We were watching a movie, and over the course of time, we've seen a bunch of Hitchcock movies. So my daughter was like, I'm in the mood for a Hitchcock movie. So I picked North by Northwest. And it was, I mean, you know, it's a great movie, but it was interesting because my daughter was the one who wanted to watch a Hitchcock movie. And my older son, you know, he doesn't have a problem with Hitchcock. He's like, okay, cool, you know, whatever. But the point is, she was the one that was really into it. And he was like, well, yeah, we'll watch whatever. But when the movie was over, she was like, that one was all right, you know. But my son, he's like, that movie was so great. That movie was so... It's like, oh, okay, well, there you go. But it is interesting seeing the way the different ones react, you know, like, I was like, well, where do you put that movie to my daughter? Where do you put that movie on your Hitchcock tier list? She's like, well, it's probably my least. Well, no, The Birds is my least favorite. And then my son's like, The Birds, that movie's great. What are you talking about? He's like, I didn't say it wasn't, but I like Psycho more. I like Rope more. I like, you know, what else did we watch? Strangers on a Train. You know, Vertigo is her favorite. Texas Tim, good morning, folks. Hope you all had a great weekend. Sunburton lost the fishing tournament, but we spent a bunch of money. All right, well. It's like, wait a minute. Hope you all had a great weekend. I'm sunburned and I lost the fishing tournament, but at least I got to spend a lot of money. Me and my son were talking about that yesterday too. It's the Hitchcock Blonde. Yes, every Hitchcock movie, he's got the girl. Anyway, kind of like Quentin Tarantino with the feet. It always says a woman with its barefoot in his movies with close-ups of the feet. Anyway, let's not get into Quentin Tarantino's fetishes. Let's get into the show. All right. I wanted to start today with a video I was going to show yesterday, but I never got around to it, even though, oh my goodness, even though we were on for 2 hours yesterday, because I had News Now Dumbass and Blackheart Night and David Persons up here. You know, it went by real fast, and we only got like 2 videos done. So I wanted to show this one because this is a Lucid Lair video with an update on what's been going on with Casey Camera Boy. And I've done a lot of videos about him. I've talked about him. In fact, when I first started doing this, the first person on their end ever to in any way contact me, like, because, you know, back in the early days, I had Rogue Nation up here a few times. I had Direct D up here once. I've talked to Audit Them. I've talked to all the, but at the time, I didn't know anything about these guys except for they were idiots making videos. And Casey Camera Boy was the first one ever to reach out to me to threaten to sue me if I keep making videos about him. So I made more videos about him. Oh, it was great. But so anyway, yeah, Lucid's Lair has a video with an update on him. So I wanted to check that out yesterday, but we didn't get around to it. So I'm going to start the show today with that while I go make a pot of coffee or a pot of coffee or whatever happens. Yeah, I got to get this started because I'm falling asleep here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Lucid's Lair, let's go.
That most of you have heard or are aware that recently Kern County Transparency Casey Camera Boy was arrested for impersonating an ICE officer. Now, I can only imagine this is not going to go well for him. The future is probably not looking all that promising for Casey at the moment. But it seems that this event has kind of set off some additional drama that has overlapped onto YouTube. I recently had a very lovely subscriber send me an email about the situation with Casey Camera Boy and his feud with his former partner, Tulare County Cop Watch. Now, Tulare County Cop Watch apparently did not approve of Casey's actions, and I am sure there is probably more to the story, but Tulare County Cop Watch put out this video that Casey really didn't appreciate. Let's take a look.
All right, here's an update on Casey Camera Boy's arrest. If you guys are following it, he was arrested in Fresno for impersonating a police officer and also impersonating an ICE agent. Now, this blows my mind because Casey is not a United States citizen himself. Even though he's a cop watcher, he's a big old Trump fan, and this may backfire on him because now he may be getting deported. He wanted to bring me up in one of his live streams, so I'm going to simply bring him up in one of my videos. So I got the audio when I called in. They denied my body cam footage for Casey's arrest. So it looks like things could be a little bit more serious than you think. So Casey, you better be careful.
Oh yeah, that's the reason why. So it's an ongoing investigation and disclosure. So if they were to give it out, if they were to give that information out to anyone, it can put in danger like a successful completion of the investigation or related investigation. So it's not finalized yet. That's what I'm saying.
So as you guys see here, they denied my body cam footage. So it looks like this could be a little bit more serious, Casey. You got to be careful on what you do, man. Now they're investigating you, and you could be possibly sent right back to Mexico or wherever you came from. I'm not too sure, but it doesn't even matter. You messed up. This is something big, something a cop watcher doesn't do. This is just very idiotic. I hope the best for you. Make sure that you guys like and subscribe this video.
2 men were arrested after police say they pretended to be immigration officers and harassed customers at stores in North Fresno as part of a social media stunt. Police tell us these are the black tactical vests the men were wearing at the time. They included partial patches made to look like the words police and ICE. Officers say calls came in yesterday from residents reporting the men were bothering people outside the River Park Shopping Center. The complaint said they were filming confrontations with shoppers. Police say at one location they told employees they were conducting an investigation and needed to see specific business documents. Both men were arrested for impersonating a police officer. Police say they were cited for misdemeanor charges and then released.
Casey, it's astonishing to witness how drastically your behavior and reputation have shifted. You initially gained recognition within the Cop Watch community for your passionate audits and vigilant monitoring of law enforcement activities. Your channel served as a platform for promoting transparency and accountability. However, as time passed and your views increased, a disturbing transformation became apparent. You began to harass innocent citizens, and more egregiously, impersonate law enforcement officers. This blatant disregard for ethics and legality has severed your ties with the cop watch community. Your actions have led to widespread criticism, and you're now viewed as a wannabe cop, someone who desperately seeks to emulate authority figures without genuinely understanding or respecting the responsibilities and limitations that come with it. Your two-faced behavior has shattered trust and credibility. The cop watch community, once your platform and audience, now rejects you. Your peers and former supporters have spoken out against your actions, condemning the harm caused by your reckless behavior. You've lost the respect and camaraderie that once fueled your passion for cop watching. Moreover, impersonating a law enforcement officer is a serious offense with potentially severe consequences. This behavior not only undermines the trust and authority of genuine law enforcement agencies, but also puts innocent lives at risk. I must inform you that your case is still under investigation. The fact that I haven't received the body cam footage yet is a telling sign. It means the situation is being taken very seriously. The authorities are carefully reviewing the evidence, and I'm confident that justice will be served. You should be worried, Casey. The consequences of your actions will be severe, and you'll be held accountable for the harm you've caused. It's time to face the music and take responsibility for your mistakes. Remember, accountability is essential, and I will continue to seek justice for the harm inflicted by your actions. It's crucial that you acknowledge the severity of your mistakes and take concrete steps to rectify them. The cop watch community deserves better, and it's time for you to confront the consequences of your actions.
So Casey Cameraboy, not being able to take any kind of accountability or criticism for his actions, filed multiple copyright strikes on Tulare County Cop Watch, taking down a 300,000 plus subscriber YouTube channel. It has been deleted. It is gone. His retaliation was effective. So before the takedown was complete, he commented this on Tulare County Cop Watch's video, because apparently I live rent-free inside his head. He thinks I am playing. But as you all know, I don't, and I love taking people to court if I have to. I mean, he knows about it too. I tried keeping civil, but now I have no choice on taking him to court. Comment: isn't this the video when I rented the car and you didn't pay me for the rental money? And you were mad because I wouldn't let you carry your drugs in it because if you smoked inside the car, I was going to get fined. By the way, you still owe me money. Happy face. Don't forget to mention that, buddy. But watch what I'm going to file on you soon. I will make sure you learn a lesson, and a very hard one. Hemming will make sure he file the right paperwork against you. I'm sure you'll hate him more after that. By the way, learn legal processes because you will need it. You also say I do all the talking, but you always there standing all stoned, not being able to even talk. Then you walk away because you get scared when you get approached. That's why you like filming through fences. You also would always want me to take my car when I would always drive to you because you were always too drugged to get up early and start filming at 7 a.m. and I wouldn't want to start at 1 p.m. You are a bum and always will be, and that's why I'm able to hold a job and still do YouTube on my days off, and you don't, and you can't even post videos every day, and I do. What a sad person you are, and that's why no one likes you and wants to go out with you. I always like how you forgot to blur your date of birth and license on my serving papers. I did through my paralegal. You were so on a rush that you forgot to do that. On the meantime, I'll be seeing you in court soon. Watch. I was trying to read that authentically, but the grammatical errors in there, they were really kind of hurting my soul. That was before the takedown was complete. Now that the channel has been removed, there have been some additional. Now, Casey Cameraboy is blaming Tulare County Cop Watches for these things. This is all alleged. I have absolutely no idea if he did or did not have anything to do with this. So at this time, he has not been charged with anything. He has not been picked up as far as I know. I don't even think he has been talked to by the police. But again, this is all alleged. This is all just what Casey Cameraboy is saying. And KC is currently offering a $10,000 reward for information about his car being set on fire. $10,000 reward cash with this post. I want to publicly make responsible to Tulare County Cop Watch if something ever happens to me, my property, and or my family. Ever since I copyright strike Tulare County Cop Watch for using my content, slandering me, defaming me, and by me serving him at his uncle trailer park where he stay at, He has been continuously harassing me and making threats against me. I was victim of the first incident, a broken window at my house, and the second one days ago at my house again, where a suspect set fire to my vehicle. He also came to my house days before the incident after I observed him and told him to cease all contact with me. This matter is being investigated by the Kern County Sheriff, the Arson Department of Kern, and the Kern County District Attorney. I cannot get into more details in this matter, but I assure you that he has been or will soon be contacted by the Kern County Sheriff's Department. If you have any information in this case, you can either contact me at blah 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 iCloud.com in case you want to remain anonymous, but will have to provide me strong evidence, or the sheriff at kernsheriff.org with information if you want to testify in court and get an extra $10,000 provided by the Kern County Victim Found. I will pay $5,000 cash once the person gets arrested, and the other $5,000 cash after that person gets convicted. The only person who I have been having issues with is Tulare County Cop Watch because I took down his channel and he is now the main suspect in this investigation due to my credible threats I provided police. Also, Tulare County Cop Watch will soon have a court date. I will keep you guys updated if I'm allowed by investigator, as I don't want to talk too much about this since is under investigation. And then he lists all of his payable accounts. So here is the first picture, which is a little confusing considering the post said that the first incident was a broken window at his house when this is very clearly a broken window in a car. Now, the second one makes a little bit more sense as it is a car that has been very obviously set on fire. What I find absolutely hilarious, though, is above the picture, there is some text, obviously, and he tags a bunch of people, Joe Cool, John Felix, NC Tyrant Hunter, and he says, just so you all know more about the story and don't jump to conclusions on why I copyright strike him down. But then he goes on to call out Tulare County Cop Watch again, and it says, and for you not saying why I copyright strike you after you called my mother, trying to rat me out for what I do on YouTube, yet still wanting to use my videos to profit off of them, then complaining when I took them down. He did all of this because his friend called his mom. He did all of this because his friend called his mommy to tattle on him. That's it. He did all of this because someone called his mommy. You cannot make this stuff up. It is way too funny. These guys are truly comedy gold. Tulare County Cop Watch has started posting again on YouTube on a new channel. He has fewer than 200 subscribers at the moment. The chances of him ever getting up to 300,000 again are incredibly low. I think the journey even to monetization is going to be a long one for him. And maybe he learned his lesson and he won't call Casey's mommy anymore. Who knows? I'll keep an eye on it, guys, but I had to share this with you. This was way too funny. I also find it on the wild side of hypocritical that Casey is going to take advantage of a county-funded victims fund to try and find out who torched his car. Because ultimately, this is all his fault. 100%, this is his fault. He went out and impersonated an ICE officer. He went out and impersonated a police officer. He went out and he was himself. He was an asshole. All of the bad things are because of his actions. And now he's going to use public funds. He's going to waste public funds because of his actions. Just what else can you expect, I suppose? Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you would like to see, and I will catch you on the next one.
Crab hammer sandwich. I was muted. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause for Lucid's Lair. All right. I got framed weird. Hold on. Is that better? Yeah, there you go. I don't know what happened. Well, you guys know I've been having trouble with my camera, but is that better? Hey, guys. Looking at you, looking at me. Between us, nothing can come between us. Oh, no, not this guy. I'll look into it. I'll see what we got here. But first of all, I love it when they eat their own. Yeah. A frauditor wore a sweater to a fraudit that he made so static electricity, it fried his camera. To a fraudit that he made so much static electricity, it fried his camera. He returned it and got another one, free of charge. Yeah.
Speaking of electric charges, Griffey tased me this morning. I didn't like it, no. Oh, wait, what's going on, man? Where am I? What happened? Ow, dagnabbit.
I had to make coffee during that video, man. Oh. Anyway. It's time to go on with the show. Get on with the show. Everybody, don't you know it's time to get on with the show. Anyway, I got a couple other videos on deck, of course. Let's see. What do I want to show next? Oh, you know what? How about unclean hands, ladies and gentlemen? Yes. Unclean hands, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and watch one of his videos. Always a good time. Let's see. Boom. There we go. All right, let's hit it. All right, yeah.
Hey guys.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry to interrupt. We just started. But look at this. We got a message from Blackheart Knight for $2. Here's another charge for News Now Voodoo. Enjoy.
No, Blackheart Knight, come on, man. Don't be tasing me again. I don't like it. It hurts. Yeah, no, ow. My kidneys are clean. My pancreas, ow.
Yeah, that's more like it. Oh my goodness gracious, man. Texas Dan, P. Barnes, Terry Barnes, Uncle Hardy. Oh my goodness, so many great people here this morning. Oh, fun, internet god. Yeah. All right. Leland Squirrels is here. I bet my neighbors hear you every morning. Yes, see? I don't always listen to Slayer, but when I do, so do my neighbors. All right. David E. Person slapping through the internet. Listen, I wanted to say something too. I was looking at this. Wait a minute. I got an email from my mobile company provider. Important information. You're out of contract. I read important information. You're out of control. Yeah, that happens sometimes when you're trying to read. Hey, 40 below, checking in from Guam. That'll work. Yeah, there's scammers and a lot of stuff out there. Let's see. There was a comment here that I wanted to expound on, but now I'm scrolling back and I can't figure out which one it was. So maybe never mind. All right. So anyway, yes, we were about to get into an unclean hands video. So let's go ahead and get that done. All right, get her done.
Welcome back to the channel. Great to see you. Hit that like button, subscribe if you would, and share the video all you want. Anyway, today I'm covering a new guy called Mendocino Cop Watch. Yeah, he's quite a character. He gets pulled over all the time for not having his car registered, and he blames it on the cops for retaliation, of course. The guy is very, very short on IQ points. Anyway, let's check him out. Here we go. He called this video something like CHP trains their rookies to be tyrants or some stupid shit like that, dishonoring their oaths and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, he's about to start talking to the cop here in a second.
Hey, Aaron, were you able to find your insurance?
No, it's buried under here somewhere.
Okay. All right. I'm going to put that you have your insurance, okay? It says on file in our vehicle, but we're not supposed to go off that, okay?
Okay.
I'm just going to put that you have it, but you have to have that accessible, okay?
Okay.
So if you load a bunch of stuff in your car, make sure that you have your insurance accessible. I would take a picture of it, keep it on your phone, so that way if you're unable to access the paper, you forget it at home, at least you'll always have it on your phone, okay?
Okay.
I am going to do a correctable citation for the registration, so it's a fix-it ticket.
Which I'm
All right.
fixing Monday. So
As long as you get your registration taken care of within 30 days, there shouldn't be any fines for it, okay? And that's all I'm doing right now, okay? So I need you to stop. Is not guilt, just stating you're going to take care of the citation at a later date.
Do you hear how that police officer is tearing into this auditor for having his camera running? It's despicable the way these officers act towards these good citizens or whatever the hell you want to call them. It's outrageous. Anyway, I think he should be fired and get his pension and all that stuff. What do you think?
The one below that.
yeah, I'm writing something.
Oh, okay. What's all the wood for, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, I don't answer questions.
Huh?
I don't answer questions.
You don't answer questions?
Nah.
Okay. I will just say that it is extremely unsafe to have that much wood in your vehicle. You can't even see out the
I can see.
passenger side of your vehicle. Your mirror is completely obscured.
I can see my mirror right here.
You're talking about a little slit through the plywood?
I can see the whole mirror.
Okay. So I have a phone number in the top right corner. That's for traffic court, okay? If you have any questions, feel free to give them a call, okay?
Okay.
You have any questions for me?
Yeah, is there a sergeant working?
Nope.
No? Okay.
Any other questions?
Do you carry complaint forms?
Huh?
Do you carry complaint forms?
Do I carry complaint forms?
Yeah,
No.
you should.
You have a complaint?
Oh, yeah.
What's your complaint about?
Listen carefully, folks. This is a genuine complaint that he wants to file because he keeps getting pulled over for the same thing over and over again because he never fixes it. Sounds like a genuine complaint to me.
Harassment?
Harassment?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Well, this is the third time you've written me tickets this year.
The
You're
third
the one
time
cop.
I've written you a ticket this year?
You're the last cop that pulled me over.
So explain to me, is your registration currently expired? Yes? So your complaint is that I pulled you over because you're driving a vehicle with expired registration?
Now, as your counselor, I'm here to tell you about drugs and alcohol and why they're bad, okay?
You pulled me over because it's me.
And then I pulled you over, what,
Before
a
you
month
waited,
and a half
yeah,
ago?
you waited like an hour in
A
and out
month
almost
and a half ago
for me.
because you were
That's
also
not
driving
harassment.
with expired
I mean,
registration a month and a half ago?
You waited like a half or almost an hour for me to come out of the parking lot of In and Out.
What was that?
You waited almost an hour for me to come out of the parking lot of In and Out that night.
What are you talking about?
The night that you pulled me over, you waited out here for like an hour.
The last night I pulled you over?
No,
Oh, because I saw that you had expired registration. I pulled you over.
so you waited an
Okay.
hour for expired
Here's
registration.
your copy.
That's
My
not harassment.
recommendation is if you don't like being pulled over, that you get your car registered.
My
And
recommendation.
don't drive an unregistered vehicle. Okay, do you have any other questions?
No, you're dismissed. You're dismissed.
I'm just
So he keeps getting pulled over for the same damn thing. They should have known he'd already been pulled over for it 2 other times, and they said just leave him alone because it's still not registered. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Well, at least he dismissed him at the end because he was harassing him. I'm sure there's a lawsuit incoming, and drugs are bad, kids. Drugs are bad. Anyway, that was too short. I'm going to find another one of his genuine works of art here and see if we can entertain you a little further. Oh, boy.
Wait a minute. Real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a 23-month membership milestone from Parson. All right.
Yeah, that's right, everybody. Buy Parson Shield, because Parson is the best ever. We love you, Parson. Thank you so much for always telling them not to tase me. And get your Parson Shield today. Parson Shield is the way, hooray, to get you out of jail when you're a frauditor. Get your Parson Shield today. And when you call them, they'll get you a lawyer named Chili Castro. Yeah. You like them high notes, man? Yeah, I get paid extra for that, man, because I'm a pimp, you dig? You simp. Yeah, alright, guys, I'm on the... Oh, damn it!
Ladies and gentlemen, Unclean Hands is here, by the way. All right. Excellent. Anyway, back to the video. Yeah.
We'd get another one that doesn't know how to edit video. Let me fix this for you. All right, all better. Today he's going to go and he's going to audit a Social Security office. Of course he is. Of course he's only going to do it from the outside, but he still managed to get himself into a situation. Let's check it out.
Government credentials must be displayed at all times. Seems like a little break here.
Can I help you? Can I help you?
I hope you're not talking to me.
Can I help you?
Nope. I don't need help. I don't need help.
Okay, you're in an unauthorized area. That means you
No, I'm
leave.
not.
Yes, you are.
The other side of this fence is unauthorized.
What can I help you with?
Nothing.
Can I ask you to move on, please?
You can ask.
Can I have you move on, please?
No, you can't.
Sir, what's the issue?
There's no issue. What's your issue?
Sir, I'm going to ask you.
That's nice. You can ask all you want. That's your right.
Sir, if you do not leave, I'm going to have to detain you.
If you detain me, you'll be breaking the law because you're not an actual law enforcement officer. You cannot touch me.
I can detain you if it's necessary.
You cannot detain me. You're not a cop.
I would like you to.
I'm asking you to leave. You're dismissed. Carry on.
Sir, I'm going to ask you to please leave.
You can ask all you want.
Sir, I'm going to ask you to leave.
All right, that's nice. You touch me, it's assault.
Sir, I'm asking you to leave.
You can ask all you want.
Sir.
See this sign? That's behind the fence. I'm not behind the fence.
Yes, but you are on property that's
Yeah,
supplied to
public
us.
property. Government property.
Sir,
who owns the government?
Calm down there, Mr. Mendocino. Apparently you've never heard of the Denver Metro audits. What was it? Denver versus Cordoba, or Colorado versus Cordoba. He lost. He made case law where it clearly stated that you cannot be filming at a Social Security office. Now, I don't know if it's because he's outside it's okay or not. I have no idea. But anyway, the guy's obviously stupid.
Definitely not you. Leave now.
No.
Sir,
Call
I'm gonna ask
cops.
you to leave.
Do not touch me.
I'm going to ask you to leave, sir.
Do
Come
not
on,
touch me.
Let's go.
Do not touch me.
Leave the
I
property.
need you
man.
to
We've
leave,
been
please.
asking you nicely. Leave
Otherwise,
the
I'm going to
property.
I don't
detain
have
you.
to.
You really do.
Sir,
No, I don't.
Sir,
You're running out of
You're
time.
going to screw
You
up.
need to leave.
You might want to call somebody that knows better.
sir,
you don't
I'm
know
going to ask you
shit.
to please
We know
leave.
a lot more
No.
than you, partner.
No, you don't.
Sir, I'm going to detain you in just a moment.
You touch me, it's going to be assault, and I'm going to press
Sir, I'm
charges.
going to ask you to
I will
leave.
press charges.
Hey,
I'm asking you
Hey,
right
no,
now to
you
leave.
have no authority over me.
We really do.
Sir,
No,
Especially
you
when
don't.
you're on
Call
our
the
property.
cops. Call the cops. That's all you got
They're
to
gonna
do.
arrest you, man.
No, they won't. Bet.
Sir, I'm
Bet.
asking you
Bet.
to
I'm not
leave.
on the other side of
We
the
know a
fence.
lot more than you. You need to leave.
No. You cannot detain me. You're not a cop. Fake ass rent a cop motherfucker.
Anyway, I'm glad I found an auditor that finally has his shit together, man. He knows exactly what's happening in the world. He doesn't end up getting arrested because the cops never show up. They don't bother calling the cops on him because he just wanders around muttering to himself for another 20 minutes. And it's kind of stupid.
Dude, we're filming the building and leave.
I have every right to film this building. Fucking, you need to learn. You touch me, it's assault. This is a public building. Fucking stupid ass. Try to tell me what to do. You work for me, fucking dumbass. You're lucky they're closed. I'll be back tomorrow. For sure. Oh, you're not? Still open? For another what? 2 minutes? Oh, you must be closed. I thought you weren't closed. You can't close this if you're not closed, dummy. Newcomb, wannabe cop, fucking idiot.
Now, what do you think, folks? Is this guy great or what? He's a master at his craft. There's no doubt about that. He's doing pretty well for a smooth brain. I mean, he got a few words out of his mouth that didn't make any sense. Cussed a few times, filled in all the blanks. Don't touch me, you're not a cop, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, that's all I got for you today. He ends up leaving because they are closed, even though they closed 2 minutes early and it really upset him. They closed anyway, and they didn't care. Anyway, you all have a fine day. Love you. Bye. Hope you enjoyed.
All right. Round of applause for Unclean Hands, of course. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and children of all ages, we got $2 for Uncle Artie's Brown Girl Stupidity. News Now Voodoo Zap has what?
Oh, yeah. That sounds like a party. P-A-R-T. What? Because I got him, baby, you dig? All right, let's zap Hezekiah. Come on, Hez. No. What do you mean, no? You ain't doing it, but that's all right. I got something for you. You know what I'm saying? All right, yeah, check it out, man. Uncle Artie, me and you, we're on the same page, brother. Me, you, and Parson, we're going to get this started parted. All right, hold on. I'll be back in a minute.
The heck's going on with these voodoo dolls, man? What is he up to something? Are you up to something? Ah! Man, I don't like that. That hurts. Oh, crap. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. I don't get what's going on with my camera here, man. Like, is that better? Yeah, I think that's that. No, my hair too. My camera, my hair. Oh man. News Now Voodoo Pete and Cripple Cat's tequila. I believe that. That's his style. He would do that. Little punk. Why are we putting a one in the chat? Type one in the chat if you think Hez has multiple personality disorder. Oh no. One. Yes. If it hurts, you can play my new video where I actually cry. I don't know, man. I look at your latest video and I see something about a fart pad or a fart filter on someone's underwear. Like, it looks gross. I don't know if I want to watch that. Anyway, we still got a little bit of time. We got about a good 45 minutes left. So let's see. What else do I got that I wanted to show? Oh, you know what? How about, since he's here anyway, Blackheart Night. Trust you, it's the thumbnail. I know it's the thumbnail. That's what I just told you. I don't need to trust you to know that it's a thumbnail. No, you're saying the video's good. Trust me. I got you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and children of all ages. Before we move on to the Black Heart Night video, real quick, a word from our sponsor. They're working on Godzilla -1 Part 2. Oh, I was afraid of that. I hope they don't screw it up, destroy the legacy. They should have done like they done with Shin Godzilla and just leave it be, you know? Everyone wanted a Shin Part 2, but they didn't do it. They did -1 instead. So, oh well, we'll see. Hopefully it'll be good, but I don't know, man. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, a word from our sponsor, Uncle Artie's Barlin Girl of Stupidity. All right, check it out.
Got a new beard out here. Hell, wow. We got a new beard out here. I don't want to. This one's going to hurt. By the power of Uncle Artie. I have the stupidity. All right. We got our power up, all right. Well, welcome back to Uncle Artie's Barn Nerve Stupidity. Tonight we got a new beer down here. I've been drinking hurt. Anyways, it's called Thunder Punch. So good. When you drink it, gives you a thunder punch. Let's give it a try. Here we go. I thought you people would hurt. Void weird prohibited.
For more awesome content, like and subscribe. Do it now, or I'll hunt you down. Smash like, subscribe.
All right. Round of applause for Uncle Artie's Barn Girl Stupidity. NCR says you need more sipping cream. That's awesome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, back to the video. And now back to our regularly scheduled program. His next video, ladies and gentlemen, is Black Heart Night. Let's go. Where is it? There it is. All right. Boom.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. In today's video, we found ourselves at an airport in Orlando, Florida, with the diddler known as Good Citizen News Network. And in this video, he wants to be a royal pain in the ass of anybody who he sees in front of him and let him know that he's press and he's better than everybody else in that airport. And well, this leads to him getting his camera touched, aka assaulted, according to him. And well, he runs to the cops like a little crybaby that he is, and well, they don't do anything for him. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this freaking S show on the road, shall we?
Hello, good citizens. Welcome back to the channel. After the incredible response to my audit over at the Palm Beach International Airport, I figured it was time to turn up the heat, head down south to one of Florida's busiest travel hubs, the Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport.
Oh, blow it out your ass.
This is a major transportation hub, crawling with law enforcement, TSA, and security contractors, all funded by tax dollars, all subject to public accountability.
Much later.
Excuse me?
What is this for?
It's for myself, man.
Oh,
how you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
There, if you want a card, you can actually opt out. Or you can see yourself in the next couple of weeks. It's up to you.
All right. What do you do? What is this for?
So I just go into publicly accessible areas. I document security checkpoints, the planes, the processes, all that good stuff.
All right. Nice to know.
Yeah, what does this prick mean by opt out of his videos? Yeah, to anybody who's not seen the Lucid Lair video that exposed this cretin for the extortionist he is, you really should go see it. It's quite interesting what this jackass tried to do. He tried to extort money from anybody who was on his videos, saying they could pay a rather large fee to get their image removed from his videos. But yet, YouTube already does that kind of thing through privacy strikes. Or you could use your YouTube studio and blur anybody's face or do any other creative editing while you're at it. But since that expose, he has pretty much backed off from that. So good job on Lucid Lair and Andre Sloan for assisting in that effort right there.
Excuse me? Yeah, actually, you can definitely help me. Could you take out your phone and start recording like some different angles and airdrop it to me when you're done?
I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to use the iPhone.
Oh, that's all right then. I guess not.
A little later.
Excuse me?
You dare put that camera on me.
Sir, this is a public place.
Brother, and I'm a public person. I'll slap the shit out of you.
Hey, I'll take the slap. You'll take the ride to the jail. I don't think you want to do that. Don't come out in public then.
Who is he? He's an asshole, sir. I know that. What's his name? That is his name, sir. Asshole. Major asshole.
Yeah, this Frauditor is definitely cruising for a bruising if he is just antagonizing random people in an airport. You never know what somebody's going through at any given time. Hell, this guy may have snapped and really showed him what for by pulling out a pew-pew and putting you down.
Don't come out in public and tell people, bro, there's cameras all over this place. There's one there. There's cameras here. No, I'm in a public place. You're not going to infringe my right. I don't tell you what to do in public. You're not going to tell me what to do. How dare you? This is public. This is public.
Why are you filming this?
Excuse me?
Why are you filming this?
Because it's a First Amendment constitutionally protected right.
I'm just asking, what's the reason?
Because it's a First Amendment constitutionally protected right. So what I do is I go into public places and I just document.
Wrong!
Just so people don't think that. No, it's for the reason to. What I'm basically doing is I'm stress testing the Constitution, your First Amendment right to press.
Yeah, stress testing the First Amendment with the average citizen instead of the government officials that you claim are the ones that are trying to take your rights away. Yeah, okay. You do realize that the freedom of the press clause within the First Amendment of the Constitution refers more to the idea that you can publish your stories without interference from the government. It does not mean you can have the right to walk around an airport and be an antagonistic asshole without consequences for those actions, as in trespassing and everything like that.
I think your security needs stops.
Well, I'm not going to. Rights are like muscles. If you don't exercise them, you'll lose them.
Where did you get that from? Because the Third Amendment hasn't been used in over a century, and yet we still have that. There's only been one amendment that was repealed in the entire history of the Constitution, and that was the one regarding prohibition. So, yeah, rather dumbass statement right there.
Sir, I don't give my permission for you to please.
Can I have your permission? Oh, well, then here, you can opt out if you want. Here's a card. Okay, if you don't want to opt out, then that's fine.
I didn't give you my permission to do it.
I didn't give you permission to speak to me.
Well, you're figuring this, I'm not allowing that. That's my right to tell you I don't give you permission.
It is not your right.
And there you go. He basically admitted the Frauditor slogan, rights for me, but not for thee. Yeah, and even if he were an authority figure in this establishment, you would still ignore him because of your Well, ODD, operational defiance disorder, because you think you're the top dog and nobody else can tell you what to do in an airport that doesn't even belong to you.
It is not your right. It's my right to film in public. You're not the authority figure around here.
Can you just stop? Because now you're making me uncomfortable. Get the fuck out of my face.
No.
Bro, I'm telling you, get the fuck out of my face.
Or else what?
Or else what?
Yeah.
That thing's gonna end up on the floor in 5 pieces.
Do it.
Get
Do
the
it. Do it, Sean.
out of my face.
Do it, Sean. Do it, Sean. Do it, Sean. So, here. You just assaulted me. This man just assaulted me. He just assaulted me. He put his hands on me. That guy just assaulted me. You're letting someone that he just assaulted me. That guy just assaulted me. Please stop him.
That smell. Do you smell that? It smells like a bitch.
Oh, boo-hoo. Cry me a river and build a freaking bridge over it, you diddler piece of crap. Is this what you tried to do with that 11-year-old victim of yours? You tried to gaslight them into believing that they were the problem and not you? Oh, yeah, I bet that worked out for you real great.
That guy just assaulted me. I have it all on tape. You're letting someone go. I'm a victim of a crime.
We got a few calls.
Okay. And now you're getting an action.
What's going on? What is your problem?
This guy right here assaulted me. Why are you?
You can't be harassing people.
I'm not harassing anybody. I have it all on tape. Investigate.
Listen, I'm trying to talk to you.
I'm trying to report a crime. I'm trying to report a crime. I'm a victim of a crime. I'm trying to report a crime. I'm trying to report a crime.
Oh, you poor will victimized Frauditor. You want to cry about being the victim of a crime. Oh, come on now, dude. Yeah, go ahead and cry me that river, please. I mean, when you antagonize people, you're bound to get some reaction in addition to some consequences. And this may be a free country, but it's not a consequence-free country. And as a result of your actions, the consequences are none of the police officers are going to help you out because they saw the whole damn thing. They heard it. They got calls about it. Deal with it. You are a freaking loser.
So that's how you do. The public wants to report a crime. You guys just walk away. You don't investigate. I was assaulted.
I've been watching you for 13 minutes, so have a good evening.
Okay.
No problem.
That guy just assaulted me.
Have a good evening, sir.
Can I get your name?
Now, you want to make a problem?
I want to report a crime. That's all I want to do, Hall.
Crime. I want the interaction.
L. Hall. You did not watch anything.
You heard what I said, right?
I want to get your contact info. That's all. You don't want to identify yourself to a member of the public?
Oh, are you so butthurt? Oh, are you butthurt at the fact that, number one, this officer doesn't give a shit about you, considering that he's actually been observing your behavior and he feels like you got what you deserved, even though it could have been much worse? And now you want to whine, cry, and complain about how you are the victim in all this? Yeah, dude, it doesn't work that way.
I'd like to get your identification, sir.
Can't read, so that's right on my issue.
Excuse me, can I get your name and badge number for the public record request?
I'm headed to a call right now.
Okay, can I get your name and badge number? You're headed to a call? Let me get that tag. Number 6464. Refuse to help a member of the public. Mr. Hall, can you make it easy for me and give me your badge ID?
11074.
11074?
And our interaction is at that end.
The interaction is at that end when I say it's at end. You don't run things in here. You are not the authority figure.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
But I get why you don't want to investigate crimes. The Broward Sheriff's Office who ran from Stoneman Douglas in your chicken coops. Coral Springs had to bail you out. Y'all ran away and hid like bitches.
Oh, you're going to fault somebody for running under fire. Yeah, maybe you should actually apply to become a soldier or something like that and see how well you do under fire. Yeah, maybe you should be dropped out in the middle of a war zone where there are a bunch of people with guns trying to gun you down, and let's see how well you react. Will you be a Sergeant Alvin York, or will you be that guy in the foxhole that falls apart under extreme pressure? Yeah, we all want to know that. Oh, wait, now I think I know what you would be because we saw a glimpse of it in this video. You were confronted and you folded like a damn coward and ran to the police. Yeah, you would be that guy in the foxhole that falls apart under pressure. I think we just saw that. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Blackheart Night. All right, all right, all right. And I love this whole, like, you're ignoring a member of the public, or how dare you treat a member of the public this way, or whatever. They always say that, and it's always so insane to me. Specifically because they always compare their cameras to security cameras. And then if you actually bring that up to them, they'll say, well, you could FOIA the security camera footage. So what's the difference? Well, first of all, security camera footage isn't getting posted all over the internet. And I've actually had some of them try to argue with me. There are plenty of channels that do that. So show me. Oh, well, they're out there. So show me. Well, you're going to tell me you've never seen security camera footage on the internet? I'm like, yeah, when there was a robbery or when there was something and they put it on the news, yeah, sure, plenty. But everything you film goes on the internet. You think every minute of security cam footage ends up on the internet? No. Oh, well, it's the same thing. But anyway, because now I'm going down that whole rabbit hole. But the whole point is, when they make that comparison, I always say that would be better than what you're doing. In fact, that would be more in line with what you say you are doing than what you're actually doing. And what I mean by that is, you want to see how these people interact with the general public. You're not doing that. Because when you walk in there intentionally violating the rules and intentionally being a smartass when people try to talk to you and intentionally, like, somebody walks up to you, can I help you? Yeah, go get me a pop and some popcorn or a burger. You're being a dick. You're being a smartass intentionally on purpose. You're not just a random member of the general public. You're specifically poking the bear for a negative reaction. Otherwise, why would you do that? Well, constitutionally, I have the right to say that. Nobody's arguing that it's legal to say stupid things. But if your goal is to get footage of how they treat the general public, FOIA the security footage. Then you could watch hours of them treating the general public the way they treat the general public. But filming the way they treat you, when you're a smartass and you're snarky and you're a jerk and you're a bonehead and you're harassing people, you're not getting footage of how they treat the general public. You're getting footage of how they treat an asshole because you're an asshole. It's crazy. Anyway, that's my head-splaining rant on that. Let's see. So we got let's see, Cupcake Dance is about 15. How about shenanigans? Some First Amendment shenanigans. Yeah, let's go with that. Because now that it's after 7, I gotta wake up Mini Hez, get him ready for school. So let's go ahead and get the shenanigans video going while I get him together. Hey, Becca's here. What's up? LaDonna Rogers, how you doing? Zuzu's in the house. All right. All right, I'm going to pistol whip the first guy who says shenanigans. What do you mean, shenanigans?
Oh, you're doing it wrong, man. Yeah, you do. You don't listen to what you told to do.
I will defend myself. I've done nothing wrong.
De-escalate. Spell it.
Operating overruns, his name is Stephen Keller.
This is Michelle.
What if I put the gun away?
Chill out, man.
Well, that settles it. Everybody grab a broom. It's shenanigans.
Hey, welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is First Amendment Shenanigans. I thought for today we'd give you a double dose of dumb. We're going to check in on Little Maddie, We the People News, and then Rockford Metro Press. Now, I can't tell which one is stupider out of the two. You'll just have to let me know in the comments. Let the shenanigans begin.
What's the stop for? Hey, what's the stop for? What's the stop for? Hey, dummy, what's the stop for? I'm fine. Officer, don't give me directives. I'm fine right here. Don't eat yellow snow. Don't beat your wife. Take the dog out. Put it on a leash.
Okay, so obviously we're not dealing with a real genius here. And the officer did the right thing. He didn't give him any information because, you know what? It's none of his business.
I figured.
No, I'm not Fox 13.
So take it off. What are you doing?
According to cops. Huh? It's embarrassing?
Why are you recording me?
Why are you walking into my camera view? I mean, that's the stupidest thing that anybody ever says that hates to be on camera is they walk towards the camera and say, don't get on the camera.
I will shake my ass for the camera.
All right, well.
Don't record. That's weird.
Well, I'm recording, and it's pretty fucking stupid to walk up to somebody with a camera and say, don't record me. Don't you think so?
Why are you on the camera? Put it out.
You're making yourself look really fucking stupid right now.
Boy, if that isn't the pot calling the kettle black.
No, it's called we're out in public. First Amendment. Hey, it's a nice clipboard you have, though. So I'm just curious, officer, standing right here, what was the big deal with me standing right here? Nobody can drive right here because of the cop cars. So it couldn't have been for my safety. I'm just saying it couldn't have been for my safety if I was standing right here. Does it matter if I stand on the sidewalk or not?
Is this just a genetic thing with you? Is it congenital? Did your mother drop you on your head when you were
another idiotic comment from a brain dead frauditor. You're not allowed to stand in the street, bro. It's illegal. That's why you can't do it. Meanwhile, you have this genius with the longest selfie stick I've ever seen in my life trying to film the police from the sidewalk. Look at him. He looks like he's fishing. Somebody is actually married to this.
I've already told you. Hey, let me ask you something. Nobody can drive right here. Nobody can drive right here. So nobody. So what's the purpose of you being right here?
Get out of the road.
Okay, but what's the lawful reason? Nobody can drive right. Nobody can drive right here. Y'all got it blocked.
Did you want me to answer the question you
Yes, I would. I tried to ask him, and he wouldn't answer me.
The city you thought says that you can't.
Y'all are parked right there. Nobody can drive. It's not a safety issue.
Irregardless, the city Utah says that you cannot. What is your name?
So,
what is your name?
My name is. Is it under threat of arrest?
Yes.
It's Matthew.
What is your last name?
Reardon. Let's go ahead and take this to court.
This Simpson fellow seems to be getting dumber by the minute. I've never seen anything quite like it.
This fool was given several warnings not to stand in the street. It's something a 5-year-old learns, not to stand in traffic. You know what? If I was the officer, I would just let him go. Let him have fun in the street. See, take your chances.
Because honestly, I've got it recorded. It's not a lawful order because y'all have it blocked. So we'll take this to court.
What's your birthday, man?
March 27th. I'm going to get your name and badge number. Nielsen 1075. Nielsen 1075. Let me get your name and badge number. No, give me your fucking name and badge number. What is your address, Matthew? Honestly, I
And I live in a van down by the river.
I don't know. Y'all can run it and y'all can find out. What is your phone number? I'm not answering questions. You gonna tell me that you're not gonna give me your name and badge number because I'm rude? Are you fucking kidding me?
Manners maketh man, Frauditor. Maybe people would treat you with more respect if you respected yourself.
But no cars can drive. Literally, I was standing right there. Okay. No cars can drive. They've got that. No, I got pepper spray. Somebody's gonna get sprayed down before they break my camera. Yep. Not received citation. Good. I am, however, issuing you a written warning just to document that I warned you about this. Oh, it's a warning? Yes. Well, like I said, look. Somebody's citation for this before. I'm not going to start with you just because you're yelling at me. I mean, honestly, man, where y'all are parked at, if it went to court, it has to be a lawful command. And I don't think that it would be a lawful command. I think it would honestly, if we took it to court, it would get tossed. I don't even think the prosecutor would even, they would toss it up before court. I'm not.
Genius. It's the middle of the night. It's dark. Most police officers do stops on the opposite side for that reason. And yet you want to stand in the street and possibly get hit. And it doesn't matter if you don't think it's a lawful command because you don't know the law.
I'm not trying to say that you weren't obeying a lawful command. When I asked you to, you got out of the road. This area is not necessarily protected. If you see here, this is open. A car could pull right up here, right through this area. But and I mean, how DUIs happen? We've seen weirder things happen, right? So that is the reason that I asked you to get out of the roadway. I don't appreciate you going back there. That's why I engaged with you with this right here. It was because I wanted to be able to get a clear line of sight on the camera, and I didn't have one right there, and I wasn't getting in the way of your investigation. I was far enough back, so I get that. Yeah. I just need you to stay on the roadway, okay?
No, I could go on and just let this guy keep embarrassing himself, but it's getting old. He doesn't get a citation. The police officer tries to explain to him what he did wrong, and he just still doesn't get it. He actually complained to the officer that he couldn't get his shot from the sidewalk. Do you think that's the police officer's problem? That you can't get your stupid YouTube footage? Seriously? Yeah, show that to the judge, please. Well, if that wasn't enough stupid for you today, I thought I'd give you a double dose of idiotic behavior. We're going to go check out Rockford Metro Press's channel. Now, he says it's illegal for an unmarked car to perform a traffic stop. I don't think that's correct. Let's take a look.
All right, Rockford Metro Press, like we're on the scene of a traffic stop. There are 3 of them here.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
What's up, man? How you doing? Pretty good. How you doing? Can I get your name and your badge number? You hear me, boss? Yeah. What's that? Can I get your name and your badge number? Yeah, okay. What is it? They your friends. Don't give them no information. They your friends. The passengers ain't got to give no information at all. That's too bad, ain't it? I told you. I'm here for their safety.
No, you're here to make a stupid YouTube video that you think is going to make you rich and famous. At the time of this recording, this thing's been up for 2 days, and it's got 543 views. Dude, it's time to give it up.
They said they're good to go. That's good. Maybe if we weren't here, they would have bagged and tagged them. You never know.
Delusion.
We got 3 Rockford cops here. 1 unmarked. They hit them with unmarked car. Pulling people over in unmarked cars. I get your name, buddy? Nope. I can't get your name? Nope. But you're pulling people over in unmarked cars and shit like that, but I can't get your name? That's right. That's right. I get your little tags though, huh? Illegal stop. You bagged and tagged them. Couldn't do shit because he's in an unmarked car. Can't do shit.
You're a stupid dumbass.
Well, this is a new type of stupid. This is the first I've ever heard of an unmarked car not being able to perform a traffic stop. Obviously, that's fake. It's false. I don't know where he's getting his YouTube law information from, but it's all wrong. An unmarked car can perform the same duties as a marked police vehicle.
Hey, buddy, can I get the little incident number, the little scene number with this? Because dude didn't want to give me his name and all that. He made contact with me, didn't want to give me his name, told me he would give me his name out of camera. Can I get his name?
I can't provide that to you.
You can't provide me his name?
You didn't have anything to do with it.
Right, but he made contact with me.
I mean, you can have my name if you want it.
Right, well, run it then, because I'm gonna get old boy's name that's pulling people over in unmarked cars.
Negri 0604 is my name.
Right. Well, you've been getting a call there, buddy.
Me?
Yeah, definitely.
Have fun. I gave you my name.
For sure. Take it easy there, sissy boy. They hate that shit. Pull the motherfuckers over in unmarked cars. Stop that shit right away. They would have gave him tickets and shit. They would have gave him tickets.
What the hell are you talking about? Who are you talking to?
I love how the idiotic frauditor is walking down the middle of the road, so proud of himself, like he did something. You don't even know if they got a ticket because you were too far away. But again, all these people live in fantasy land where they're super important and everybody loves them and they're going to get 1 million views on their next video. It's all nonsense. Well, I hope this double dose of stupid made you feel better about yourselves and you guys all enjoy the rest of your weekend. If you haven't done so yet, please hit that like and subscribe button and I will see you guys on the next one.
I swear to God, I'll pistol whip the next guy that says shenanigans.
You mean shenanigans?
No.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for First Amendment shenanigans. And that's another part of this whole thing that always is so crazy. Like, they have no idea what's going on. And it's like automatically their fans buy it too. That's the other thing. Like I always say, those of us who are against what they do react to what actually happens in the videos, while their fans and the people on that side react to the false narrative, the narration that they build, the lies that they tell. And just look at a situation like that. If I wasn't filming, those cops would have done all these terrible, horrible things. And their fans are like, yeah, they would. Yeah, they would. How the hell do you know? You don't even know why they got pulled over. You don't know whether or not they got a ticket. All you know is that the people who got pulled over didn't want you filming them. You know that. And that's it. It's like, you have no idea what's going on because you're a journalist and you did so much investigation to find out what was going on, right? Because you're a journalist. That's why I say when they're like, well, what, do I have to have press credentials? The First Amendment says anyone can be press. Okay, you idiots never understand anything. And that's why you say, you guys don't believe in freedom and rights and all. Yes, we do. It's not about your First Amendment right to be press. If you're a journalist, you should, at the very least, bare minimum, if you're going to call yourself a journalist, you should engage in journalism. Investigating a traffic stop, you have no idea what they were stopped for. You have no idea what the results were. You didn't interview anybody to ask what was going on or what was happening. You gathered no information at all about the situation. You just made up lies. That's not journalism. That's literally the opposite. Just making up the story. Oh, they got pulled over and the cops were going to do all these terrible things if I didn't pull out my camera and stop them. How the hell do you know? You have no clue. You're just an asshat whose hat is made out of ass. As we buy what you say, sells will sell, and people with similar mentality will buy. Difference is some of us actually do our homework. Yeah, see, they sell what they sell. Right, exactly. But the difference is you guys know what's up. Hez has big words. Hey, it's incomprehensible for me to be able to distinguish between the fraudulent misadventures of the douche canoes with the overly verbose nomenclature of their stupidity personified within the means of extracurricular douchebaggery. Let's see. He's done the 100% legal online cop test created by some bloke at the local dive bar. Makes me wonder if any of them actually have any balls going to a war zone and film. They won't become real journalists until they do that. How come YouTube channels I type in automatically get erased? Oh, no, I don't know. Mine didn't. Type in mine. Let's see. All right, it's almost time. We got about... Oh, wait! We missed the cupcake dance! All right. Okay. Olay. All right. Oh, my goodness gracious me. I got so into hanging out with you guys. I forgot about the cupcake dance. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me. As always, you guys are the best fans in the world. Thank you once again. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm all shook up.